Hello, my people. Welcome to one more episode of Couch Talk with your handsome host, Keron Clark. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Also, go and follow me on the gram so you don't miss another exciting episode. Just to remind y'all that Couch Talk is here every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. on Instagram TV at Real Keron Clark and at YouTube at Couch Talk with Keron Clark. To everyone, and I can't call all the names, I really wish I could, but to everyone that has been supporting me on this journey, I must say a big thank you. I appreciate you so much. It means a lot to be a part of the entertainment source that you have every day. Remember to hit like and share as well for a chance to win something very nice and interesting. I know that you all might want to do that. To qualify, guys, this video this week have to reach 50. You guys came close, but you didn't make the 50 for last episode. So let's see if we can make the 50 for this episode. So hit like, and when you are done, you have to comment so I know that you have done it. If you don't comment, you automatically will not be qualified for the prize. Because I'm not gonna know who watch. I must give a big shout out this week to Keron Peters and Natisha Harris. Those are two people who commented last week, and Chantal Mackenzie. Guys, keep the comments coming in and you will get your shout out. Know that I'm assuming that I've taken care of all the business. Come make a chat now. This week we're going to be looking at a topic that most people don't like to talk about. And this week we're going to be looking at 10 things people should stop saying to grieving people. Everybody at some point or the other suffers the heartbreaking experience of losing a loved one. And as friends, colleagues, or even enemies, we always want to offer words of comfort and solace. However, sometimes we friend them leave and them kind of feel worse because the words of comfort that we think we are giving are really not words of comfort. This is a matter that we have to address. Comforting a person who has lost a loved one is always difficult and awkward, especially for me. Sometimes I just stand up the like and oath, I pray to God Almighty. The somebody just bawl and me just hug them up and rock them to the side. That easier than the talking, trust me. But it don't always work like that. So let me help you be a better grief counselor. Cool? Number 1, stop saying at least them not suffer. Oh God, or in English, at least they're not suffering. Really? Anybody say that to me, I go beg them like a way there. And then me go and beg them pardon. Me professing my loved one, I know me can hear them voice and see them smile and hear them talk. It might sound selfish, but when that person you see is gone and eternity kicks in, trust me, that pain there definitely unbearable. And I guess I'm allowed to have my own selfish desires at some point. So don't say that to nobody. Number 2, don't ever say them in a better place. Don't do it. Cool. How about them there right as the side of me? How about them there and I chill with them, picnic them? The best place they could ever be is back here with us. During a confusing and personal time, it's better to not say this, people, except the griever themselves make that statement or allude to it. The phrase can come off as trying to de-emphasize the pain someone is feeling in the moment, and the person is still gone and not with them, and that's what is hard about the loss. Not the better place they are in. They are there, but me still have to deal with the fact that them dead. You understand me I say? Just help me grieve by letting me grieve. Better you say, I am sorry that you are suffering. Whoever is grieving is happy that the individual is not suffering. However, they are unhappy that they are. Number 3, you will see them again one day, then go silent. Yeah, thanks for your input. I realize you think you know how much I am going to miss this person and that a lifetime of suffering can be circumvented by the thought that one day I am going to be reunited with my loved one in heaven. Have a nice day. I'm gonna cry now. Oh wait, probably you're just trying to say that I should go and meet this person. It is never okay to just say that you will see the person again and leave it at that. It can come off as you trying to just give the person a reason not to cry. However, the fact is they are missing the person, and no amount of words can bring back the person. So no matter tell them say I go see them one day, that not really help ease no pain for the most part. Number 4, they wouldn't want you to cry. Comforting a grieving person means we should avoid trying to add to the guilt and to the hurt that the person feels. The statement here is one such one that can create a huge sense of guilt in a grieving person for sharing their true emotion. Feeling sad, frightened, or lonely is a normal reaction to loss. Crying does not imply that you are weak. So the best thing to do when a person is crying is ask permission to hug or get them tissue, or just sit quietly with them while they cry. If you're on the phone with someone who's crying, say comforting words like, "It's okay to cry. I'm here for you." Number 5, I did just for them time, man. Make me enlighten some of the darkness there. It is never okay to suggest that there is a reason or a rationale behind a person's death. This, my pretty friend, can be very upsetting to a grieving person. Worse, if them feel like the death was senseless and irrational. Easiest thing you can say is, "I am sorry for your loss." Period. Just left right so. Next one, number 6. I know how you feel. Wait there. You do? Oh, really? So, some time ago we switched bodies, switched emotions, and every single detail that made me up. And you, my friend, got the chance to experience my anguish. Wow. Why can't I remember that? Oh, it never happened. Though everyone will at some time experience loss, it is an overwhelmingly personal experience. You are never truly able to know how someone experiences the loss. And claiming that you do can feel invalidating. Next time, instead of making a fool of yourself, you can say, "I can imagine how you are feeling." It is always okay, guys, to give a person the chance to identify how he or she is feeling, rather than speaking for them. Not true. Number 7. Everything will be okay. Time will heal our wounds, and you will get over. Thank you so much for letting me know everything will be okay. I'm so glad, whoop-de-doo, that you know that for sure everything is going to be okay. Oh, wait. Me can finally sleep at night time, knowing that you know that everything will be okay. My grief suddenly just disappeared, because you know everything will be okay. And time will heal our wounds. I'm going to ask you, does it really? Basically, I will have to deal with for the rest of my entire life missing the person I lost. But over time, I most definitely will learn to cope with it. But I won't get over it. I won't get over the loss. I will get through it, but not over it. Instead, people, you can just simply say, "I will be your shoulder to lean on as you go through this difficult time." Number 8, let me know if I can do anything. This usually comes with a moment of silence, as they stare at you waiting for you to reply. So, during my grief, I should also assess and tell you everything that I need, okay? As if I really know what I want or need right now in this horrible time of grief. I don't even know which way is up right now. Do you know which way is up right now, eh? And you want me to think about it and let you know what I need. Oh, wow. People who say this don't realize that they are putting more pressure on the person grieving, and they are not relieving them. Everyone reaching out with offers of support and help can be very overwhelming during a time of loss or grief. It also puts the responsibility on the bereaved to reach out for help. What you should say instead is, "I'll come over and do a few loads of laundry," or "I'll drive carpool for the next month," or "I'll donate my services to be a waiter at the setup or the funeral." You know, Jamaican people bring 2 bottles of rum, buy 2 cases of soda, or rather just don't ask. Do turn up and keep the kids for a few, so a relief can go on. You know what I mean? You can just turn up and say, yo, you know you need to run up and down, you know. If you ever need a driver, I am volunteering my services, you know. Stuff like that. Don't just say it. Just know that people are more willing to accept support if it is specific rather than a wide open offer. You understand me say? So number 9, we are coming. This all happens eventually, or death is inevitable. Everybody does experience death and loss. It is a part of life. But this perspective might minimize the actual loss at the moment. Instead, you can say something like, hey, you must really miss them, and if you know the deceased person, you can tell a short story about them to light the mood. Something like, you remember when we drop off of the gungo tree and she ball go home and say we push her out, and you know, something of the sort. Number 10. No mind, stop your balling, man. Really? Seriously, guys? Don't ever say that. It's just wrong. You understand me? I say? It's just wrong. No say that. Don't say that any at all. If you think about it, beat yourself. Remember that grieving the loss of a loved one is the worst pain someone can endure. If you want to help, keep these tips in mind. Respect a grieving person's boundary, listen to them quietly, just be present with them, and allow them to grieve their own way at their own time. This can help lessen the pain. Now that we've completed Come Back to Chat, people, it's time for Top Picks! Top Picks! Woo! So guys, it's Top Picks countdown, and I know that most of us are really excited to hear which song made it to the top of the charts. This week was very, very interesting. I had right up until the very last minute had to be checking my inboxes. The countdown was really interesting. In areas it was very close. But guess what? We have a winner today, so let's hear the countdown. Up in the number 5 spot, we have Purpose Can't Die by Trey Taylor featuring Kazakh Ministry. In number 4, we have Sister Petra with No Longer a Slave. That song is really good. I like that one. The 3rd place is taken by, now I'm gonna spell him out, Ariana White. In number 2, we have Rhoda Isabella with Silent Rivers, which means they're topping the number 1 spot in the Leaving Heritage. Nah, sell out. Thanks to everyone that voted, and congratulations to all the artists, especially the Leaving Heritage, that made it to the number 1 spot this week. And let's see who is on for next week's countdown.
Hallelujah by Alicia Taylor. Grateful by Audia Spencer. Never Give Up, Trevon Clark. The Mirror, Rondell Positive, and Carry Me by Kevin Downswell. Please remember to vote by commenting the title of the song in the comment section below, or you may inbox me.
Let's get those voting fingers ready, guys. I promise you that there are prizes coming for my most dedicated voter. Wow. So in this week's Artist Spotlight, we're going to be talking to a very anointed young man. He's my friend, he's my brother, and I really admire him a lot. He has God, he knows God, and he loves God. And I'm talking about no one else but Minister Kyle D. Brown. So what's up, man? How are you doing? What 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
What 3 words would I use to describe myself? What 3 words? I'd say it's not 3 words, but it's 1 word. I believe it can cover for the 3, and it's a spontaneous idealist. It's actually a real word. You can look it up on Google. Whenever you find it, then you'll know my personality and who I am, you know? Yeah.
When and why did you get into music?
Alright, so I've grown up in like a musical family, you know. My father sings, my mother sings, my father was a choir director, my mother used to sing in the choir, my bigger brother is a drummer, you know. So I grew up with music around me. In primary school, you know, you have that thing that we used to beat on the table with a pencil and just make with him and just build a vibes and just freestyle right there. So I didn't really focus on it in high school. In 2016, I got the opportunity to minister at my church with the youth team. Yeah, the youth team. We did Mary didn't know by Pentatonics. It was a rendition, and we did it, and I came out as an DJ at the time. So that was my first time actually, DJing. Maybe you didn't know he's a lot of funky. Yeah. It's actually I won't give it anymore. Yeah, for that video, if you want to see, it's on my YouTube page. You can go check it out. So it was in 2016 I did the first ministration. 2018 was when I actually stepped up and decided to use the talent to glorify God. Being out there even before I recommitted my life to Christ, I realized how influential music is and how much it can do to a person. You get me? And I believe that having a voice that's going around the world, like people just sharing it because of how much it has moved them, or they like the energy from it. I believe that with that you can change a lot of persons, because music do change people. So imagine the grace of God and your lyrics and your music just merging together as one. Like imagine how much things can happen.
Which high school did you went to?
I used to attend the Jonathan Grant High School, actually the Jonathan Grant High School. Yeah.
Oh, that's my alma mater.
Trust me, I really enjoyed my time there. But as teenagers, we live and we learn. And I've learned some valuable lessons being at high school, and I'm really grateful for them.
Who in the music industry, whether local or international, you look up to?
That's a really good question. Alright, so locally, everybody who knows me well knows that Ryan Mark plays a very, very, very crucial role in my life as an artist. I really look up to that man of God. He's something about him is just different from the rest. His creativity and his how he owns his craft, and how he uses it to glorify God. And that's a thing that actually draws me to the persons I look up to, their creativity and how unique they are. So others apart from Ryan Mark, you have Randall Positive, you have Gotti, you have well, he's not really in the music anymore, he's actually my pastor, Michael Carter, you have Victor Brown, and internationally I would just say for one person, would just be Todd Delaney. As I say, I'm attracted to these persons because of their creativity.
No, this should be a very nice one. Have you ever totally found out over an artist and who?
Well, yes. And that is Ryan Mark. Yeah. So I remember the first time I saw him, I'm like, yo, Ryan. But he came to a crusade to preach at my church back in 2015-16, 1 or 2 years. But I was so captivated by how he delivered the word. You get me? And I used to always listen to his sermons on YouTube. So this time was my first time seeing him in person overall. And the Spirit of God was moving that night. I didn't really get to see him, but the time that I found out over him was he came to my church again. And I was saying to my mother and my brother, I said, yo, I can't go in, I want to go to Pastor Ryan. But I was so shy. My mother was the one who actually went, and she said, oh, Pastor, and she said, come on, because say, he's your little role model, and she brought me to him, and so big up to my mother for that experience.
So Mr. Brown, since you're an artist, what can we expect from you in the near future?
For sure. My biggest goal for this year, whether Corona or no Corona, is to get a single out, get it out and let the ears hear the voice of Minister D. Brown,
So tell the viewers one thing about yourself that they wouldn't know just like that.
Alright, you guys wouldn't know that I'm a football player. by profession, and also a coach by profession. I play for the Liga United football team, and I coach at Ballers International. Yeah. Thanks, Keron, for having me on the show. It's a pleasure. Like, trust me, this is something big for me. From watching the last 2 episodes to now going to watch episode 3 and seeing myself in it, like, you don't understand how much this means to me. So you can always find me on Instagram and Facebook, and also on YouTube at Minister D Brown. Feel free to go over and check them out anytime. You're always welcome. Also, if you're ever in a down mode and you need a word of encouragement, I also have pages for that. You can find those on Facebook and on Instagram at Life Encounter. Alright, so for my pages, as I said, Minister D Brown, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Life Encounter. If you're ever in need of a word that can change your day, just go and visit Life Encounter, both on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you guys for having me, and remember, like, subscribe, and share. Make sure to comment on Keron's Coach Talk. Alright, tell somebody about this page, and don't keep it to yourself. Alright, Coach Talk, you know the TikTok.
Thank you so much for stopping by today, Mr. Brown. I know that we had to do this interview remotely due to the whole COVID-19 pandemic, but I hope that you are successful in music. All the best in your endeavors. It's always a pleasure watching you minister for the Lord. Alright guys, hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please click share. Please tell a friend about it. Please tell all the enemy about it. Come on guys, let's make this into something really big, something really great. This is your boy, Keron Clark, saying thank you for joining me on the couch. Peace, I'm out.